2020 was a challenging year for so many, but at Habitat Greater Lowell, we remained focused on our vision of a world where everyone has a decent place to live. In March of 2020, as the world was coming to a stop, Habitat Greater Lowell kept moving forward to complete 2 homes at 281 Nesmith Street in Lowell, ensuring that 2 families had a safe, affordable place to call home. The Ray and Un families closed on their homes in mid-March, becoming proud homeowners of Habitat Greater Lowell's 47th and 48th homes. Moving from their overcrowded apartments into beautiful new homes allowed both families the much-needed space to safely shelter in place, bring comfort to one another, and begin the arduous task of remote learning. We celebrated and honored these families at a beautiful dedication ceremony held late in spring. After a brief hiatus in April, we continued our work with our construction staff and dedicated Tuesday crew and safely completed exterior landscaping at this Nesmith Street home. We were also able to engage with volunteer teams in spring cleanup at our Franklin Street Green Park and community gardens in Lowell, ensuring that residents of this densely populated acre neighborhood had access to this park, which provided greatly needed green space where neighborhood children could play, share lunch, or just enjoy a moment of respite. In May, we visited many of our Habitat homeowners on their porches to check in and offer support. We're the mortgage holders for all of our Habitat homeowners and considered each of them an integral member of our Habitat family. Their success is our success. We celebrated as 4 of our younger family members became high school graduates and looked forward to their new adventures. We offered support in many ways as the challenges that lay ahead became more evident. 4 of our board members paid the mortgages for homeowners who suddenly found themselves unemployed, while faith communities and community partners stepped forward to donate food gift cards as food insecurity surged. We're happy to report that as challenging as this year has been for many of our families, we have no families behind on their mortgage payments. We are truly blessed. In June, our construction crew and Trusted Tuesday crew returned to building at our 49th home, the rehab of a home at 11 Alpine Street in North Billerica. Delilah Amador, a mother of 3 teenage children, was chosen to be the future homeowner for this home. Since homeownership with Habitat is a hand up and not a handout, she worked side by side with our volunteer teams throughout this past year and recently completed her required 225 hours of sweat equity, building on her home, attending financial training classes, and volunteering at the Restore, all while working 2 jobs and helping her 3 children with remote learning. In July, we welcomed back volunteer teams, both corporate supporters such as Salesforce, UPS, Juniper, and Cisco, as well as members of the faith community and general volunteers. The safety of our staff and employees was, and continues to be, our utmost priority. Although the size of our building teams were reduced to ensure for adequate social distancing, over 1,000 volunteers spent almost 7,000 hours building safely at this Alpine Street home during the last year. Our teams may be smaller, but their desire to support the Habitat mission is just as mighty. We're in the final stages of building this Alpine Street house, which is being transformed into a beautiful home for the Amador family. Throughout this year, we continue to assist seniors and veterans to remain safely living in their homes by completing 7 critical home repairs. These projects included providing new roofs, an exterior stair lift, new windows, porch entrance repairs, and installing a handicap ramp for a Westford veteran who paid it forward by donating his car to Habitat's Cars for Homes program. This year, more than ever, the need to have a program such as our Habitat Critical Home Repair Program became even more evident as seniors looked for ways to remain safely in the comfort of their own homes. Our Habitat Greater Lowell Restore in Billerica continued to welcome volunteers and donations Wednesday through Saturday. Volunteers are the lifeline of this store, which provides new and gently used furniture, appliances, building supplies, and household goods for sale, with all the profits funding our mission of building affordable homes for local families. As spring cleaning fever hits, we welcome your donations. Our most recent exciting news is the selection of the McCarthy family as homeowners for our 50th home at 930 Main Street in Concord. Melissa, Maddie, and their 2 sons currently rent in Concord, and we're thrilled to have been chosen as Habitat Greater Lowell's 50th homeowners. They're excited to help work on the renovation of their Concord home and eagerly await the selection of their duplex neighbors, who will be Habitat Greater Lowell's 51st homeowners. Building on this Concord home is scheduled to begin in June of this year. Although this year provided many unforeseen challenges, we continue to move forward and realize how truly blessed we are. We're grateful to our grant funders, business sponsors, community partners, and the interfaith community for the many ways they stepped forward to support us as we carried on the Habitat mission of affordable homeownership, bringing us closer to realizing our vision of a world where everyone deserves a decent place to live. This year, as we celebrate our Habitat Greater Lowell's 30th anniversary and 50th home, we invite you to share your donation of time, treasure, and talent by joining us in building homes, community, and hope for local families. Thank you.